Hello my PU1 warriors, how are you all doing? Good? Yes, I understand your FA2 is right about the corner and you need to prepare well for FA2. Okay, so for that what I've done, I have brought questions which is MCQ, which is 2 marker, 3 marker, all of it in one session where we're going to solve all of this. We'll learn also the theories, but we'll prioritize our question practice. Okay, so is that all right? Okay, I understand you have all got the list of the problems. This session is about solving each and every one of them in detail. So let's start the session without wasting even a single minute of our time. We all know what is the importance of time right now for us. FA2 is here and we need to prepare for each of the chapters. So what chapters I brought today? All the syllabus which is there for your FA2 portions in maths. Okay, so what I mean by that, I mean first thing will be your binomial theorem, then you have sequences and series, then you have conic section, then you have introduction to 3D and limits and derivative. Okay, so these are the chapters I'm going to discuss today. Binomial theorem, sequences and series. You also have, what is it? I forgot. Limits and derivative, intro to 3D, and there is one more. We'll see. Limits and derivative, intro to 3D, and what I missed. Did I miss something? Okay, conic section. There is also, sir, conic section. So for all these chapters, I have brought MCQs and subjective questions as well. Okay, a few of them are derivations as well. So we'll see all of these in detail. Stick to the session. I'm telling you, by the end of this lecture, your preparation for FA2 will be done quite much. Okay, so you'll see that you must be confident. If you're not studied anything after this session, also you can see that your preparation is going good and you can score decent amount of marks in your FA2. Okay, so I think we can start with the first question in binomials. As I said, your first question will be from your MCQ side. So I'm going to deal with MCQs first. One more thing, I have taken questions by the understanding of NCERT and your question bank. So these questions are from your question bank only, but I've reviewed the NCERT and then picked these problems. Okay, means these are the highly likely problems to come in your examination. So that's why these set of problems are very, very, very important for your syllabus point of view. All right. So let's start solving, sir. Let's start solving. The first question is the sum of all the coefficient in the binomial expansion of x plus 1 power n. We all know we get this by doing what? By taking x plus 1 power n, not visible. Yes, 1 second. We do it like x plus 1 power n. This is visible, better. So this we do what? Putting x as 1. If we do that in this expansion, we'll get this result to be 2 power n, because we're looking for only the sum of all the coefficient. Okay, so that we can easily get by putting x value as 1. The result comes as 2 power n, option A. 2 power n, option A. Be careful. I hope the answers are visible. That's your answer. Next, sum of all the coefficient in binomial expansion of x minus 1. In this case, what we substitute, remember, x equals to 1. You'll have 1 minus 1, which is 0. Your answer becomes option D. Answer is option D. 1 minus 1 power anything will be 0 only, right? And now next one, the expansion of 1 plus x power n, sum of the coefficient of only odd powers. Okay. Now this we have to solve, right? So how do we write the expansion for the first one? Remember, C0, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, all the way till Cn. This is equals to what? 2 power n, what we wrote right now. And how do we write the second one? The second one, where this is negative over here, this becomes C0 minus C1. The odd powers will become negative. C2, minus C3, right? The odd powers will become negative. So minus C3, C4 minus C5, and so on. This will be 0. This is 0. I just wrote, right? This is 0. Now, difference of these two. Subtract these two. This will be cancelled, right? You'll have 2C1 left. This will be cancelled. You'll have plus 2C3 left. And so on, 2C5 all the way. This is equal to 2 power n minus 0. Take 2 common here. I get C1 plus C3 plus C5 all the way till nth term, you get this is nothing but 2 power n. I'm looking for what? Sum of the coefficient of odd powers. C1 represents the coefficient of odd powers, which is power 1, C3, C5 and so on. Now bring this 2 on this side, bring this 2 on this side, it will become 2 power n minus 1. 2 power n minus 1, which is my answer here. The power is reduced by 1. Option D is correct. So I hope this is clear. First one, answer is A. Second one, answer is D. Third one, answer is again D. Clear? Okay. Next, the value of NC0 to NC1, okay, like this is given. So the coefficient of powers of 2 is introduced. 2, 2 square, 2 cube and so on. If I have to write this, remember 1 plus x power n, okay, 1 plus x power n, the expansion was given by r belongs to 0 to n, NCR and x power r, x power r. Now check, every time I'm getting the coefficient as what? Here we are, when the power is r equals to 1, this is 2. When the power is r equal to 2, it is going to be 2 square, so 4. Power is r equal to 3. When the r is 3, it becomes 2 cube, so 8 and so on, right? So basically this x is nothing but in this case taken as 2, right? If you start the expansion from r equal to 0, r equal to 0, you'll get what? The value as NC0. This will be 0, right? So whole thing will become 1. You'll have NC0. NC0 is here. Now take r equals to 1. So NC1 will be there. So NC1, and this will become x power 1. In place of x, what is there, bacha? 2 is there. In place of x, if you take r as 1, in place of x you check 2 is there. It means x has to be 2. Correct, na? Okay. So if x is 2, put it back over here. It means this expansion is nothing but 1 plus 2 power n. What is the answer is? 3 power n. 3 power n is option B. 3 power n is option B. Clear? Yes. Next, same question. Check here. In this, the coefficient is what? 3. Here it was 2. Here it is 3. And the power n value is what? The n value is 20. So in the second question in this slide, 17th problem, that n is what? 20. And the x value is actually 3. So expansion will become what? 1 plus x power 20. So 1 plus 3 power 20. Answer is 4 power 20. That's option, option C. Getting it or not? Look, if you don't think out of the box in Binomial Theorem, you'll take a lot of time solving it and you'll end up wasting time and getting it wrong as well. Okay, so check over here. The two questions are very much related. That's why I've taken it together. Here, this is expansion of what? 1 plus x power n. Now in this, the difference is what? N is 20. Compare. 20, 20, everywhere n is 20. So I've taken n as 20. Now in this case, we had powers of 2 as the coefficient. 2, 2 power 4, 2 power 3. Sorry, 2 power 2, 2 power 3 and so on. Here we have 3, 3 square, 3 cube till 3 power 20. The coefficient is 3 means here x was 2, here x is 3. Expansion is what? 1 plus x power 20. So sum of 3 and 1 is 4. 4 power 20, answer is option C. Next. Okay. Now, we have a unique question. Not unique, very, very often this has been asked, but sometimes if you don't know the expansion of this, it'll become very much lengthy. So if you want, you can use directly statement of expansion of Binomial Theorem, the definition which is there, or you can remember this simple formula. Not much, not big deal, okay? A power 4, 4a cube, 6a square b square, plus 4ab cube and b power 4. Here, check here, you have a cube here, this is b cube. A power 4, b power 4, and this is the square term for both the terms, 6. Coefficient is what? 1, 4, 6, again 4, 6. Sorry, 4, 1, 4, 6 and 4, 1. Coefficient is 1, 4, 6 and 4, 1. Starts from a power 4, goes till b power 4. A cube, b square, b square and b power 4. That's the expansion of a plus b anyway looks like in Binomial Theorem. Okay, I'm looking for their difference. Subtract these two, bacha. Subtract these two. You'll get what? This will come the LHS side over here. Look at this. Cancelled. I'll have 8 a cube b left. Cancelled. I'll have 8 ab cube left. I can take 8 ab common, no? I'll have a square minus b square left. I'll have a square minus b square left. So 8 is as it is. What is a value? Root 3. b value is root 2, square of a is 3, and there's a minus sign or plus sign? There's a plus sign, sorry. So plus, we have 2, square of root 2 will be 2. So 8 into root 6 into 5, so answer is 40 root 6. Answer is 40 root 6. This is the subjective question, okay? Can be asked for 2 mark or 3 mark. Can be asked for 2 mark or 3 mark. Now this question right here, what we did right now, okay, when when the coefficient is 3 and power was what? N. That time we did what? Coefficient was 3 and power was 20. Check here, coefficient is 3, power is 20. In this case we have to prove for 4 power n. Expansion we know, 1 plus x power n is given by r from 0 to n, NCR x power r. Okay, now compare these two. X is nothing but 3, so x is 3 bacha. Yeah, and that's it, right? When you take x as 3, what will become? 1 plus 3 power, and answer will be 4 power n. Yes or no? Yes. Next. In the expansion of this 1 plus a power m plus n, prove that coefficient of a power m and a power n is simple. Basically equal. Sorry, not simple. They're equal. Let's write the expansion of this first. 1 plus a power m plus n, summation from where to where? R to 0 and till m plus n, okay? Till m plus n. Alright? Superb. So R0 to m plus n, we have this. Condition will be what? A power r m plus n cr. M plus n cr. That's the expansion of binomial theorem in the summation format. Okay. Now we want a power m. Means if you check here, if I'm looking for coefficient of what? A power m. I have to substitute what? R equals to m. Check. R equals to m. What will happen for r equals to m? You'll have a power m, okay, and you'll have m plus n c m. So solve this. This will be your coefficient, right? This will be your coefficient. So solve this. You'll have here m plus n factorial divided by m factorial into m plus n minus m factorial. What is the answer left now? So m plus n factorial by m factorial by the difference of the factorial. Okay, check. So I am left with m plus n factorial divided by m factorial into n factorial. This is going to be m minus m cancelled. So m factorial into n factorial. This is the result for coefficient of a power m. The letter m for mango. Now we'll go for n for Nevada. Okay, check here. N for Nevada, what we have? Same result. I'm going to substitute r value as n in this case. So you'll have m plus n c n. So we'll have m plus n factorial by n factorial. Then the difference will come. Cancelled. What is the answer? M plus n factorial by n factorial into only m is left. So m factorial. Check very carefully. These two are same, bacha. These two right here are same. This one and this one is same. Yes. So your coefficients are equal. Proved. Okay. Next what, sir? Next is which is the larger? The expansion of 1.01 power 1 lakh or 10,000. So this is very simple. This is the 10,000 only. We have to compare this value. So 1 point power 1 lakh, right? Yeah, 5 zeros. Okay, 100,000 or 1 lakh. Expansion of this will become what? Check. So you'll have first term as 1 only. If you remember, okay, if you remember this 1 plus x power n expansion is given by 1 plus nx plus n times of n minus 1 by 2 x square and so on. Correct, now this is okay. Expansion of 1 plus x power n. 1 plus nx, n into n minus 1 by 2 x square. What is this? This is your nc1, nc2 and so on. Right, bro? Okay. Now look at this. Since x value is less than 1, x value is less than 1. Yes, okay. Since it is less than 1, any square of x will make it smaller or bigger. So x square will be much less than 1. X cube will be much less than 1. So if you keep taking the higher powers of x, the number will keep reducing. Yes, so if you, since x value is less than 1, if you increase the powers of x, the number will keep reducing actually. So that's why you can ignore the terms coming after x square and x square. So basically, more or less, not exactly, but more or less, the value will be close to these two terms result. The value of the expansion 1 plus x power n in this case will be close to this two result. So we'll check 1 plus, what is the n value? 100,000 or lakh into x value 0.01. You getting me what I'm trying to do? Are you getting me what I'm trying to do? So basically over here, this expansion, x value if you compare is less than 1. So x square and x cube and x power 4 will all be very smaller value. So I can ignore the other term after the nx because they're very small. So the value of this expansion will be more or less equal to this result. Okay. So I'm getting something like this, n into x. 2 zeros are here. It means I can cancel what? How many zeros? 2 zeros here. Okay. So I'm left with what? 1 plus 1,000. Answer is 1001. So this value is coming equal to 1001 plus some smaller positive value. Okay, so close to 1001 means basically 1.01 the power 1 lakh is equivalent to 1001, which is much less than 10,000. That's your answer. That is your answer. Which is larger, this or this? This is larger. 10,000 is much higher than 1001. You can see a result. Super. So you can see the mix of questions that I've taken, right? Now we're going to move on to sequences and series. Chaliye. The first three terms of the sequences defined by a power n, n minus 1 by 4, a power n, n minus 1 by 4. I'm looking for first three terms. Find it. A1 will be given by what? 1 minus 3 by 4. How much is that? Minus 2 by 4. How much is that? Minus 1 by 2. A2 will be given by what? 2 minus 3 by 4. How much is that? Minus 1 by 4. First three terms. 3 minus 3 by, which is 0. Answer is minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 4 and 0. Excuse me. Minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 4 and 0. Option C. Option C. Fair enough? Okay. Next, the ninth term of the sequence. I'm looking for ninth term in this sequence. So I'm looking for A9. Minus 1 power 9 minus 1 n power, 9 the cube. So this will become minus 1 power 8. 9 is nothing but 3 square. This will be plus 1, right? And we'll have over here as 3 power 6. Answer is what? 3 power 6. Option A. Option A. Here you go. Yes, shall we move on? Okay. The nth term of the GP. They're asking us nth term is 1, 3. Okay, they're not asking nth term. They're saying that nth term is saying nth term is given, right? 1, 3, 1, 0, 7, 2 is the nth term. They're asking us what is the value of the nth term. Like means what is that term actually? GP nth term formula is AR n minus 1. First term is 2. So right here 2 into, and what is R? 8 by 2, so 4. 4 power n minus 1, 1, 3, 1, 0, 7, 2. So I'll get 4 n minus 1. This 2 will come over here as division. Divide 6. I have the, so 1, so 5, again 1, 5. Then we have 3s are 6 and 6. 6, 5, 5, 3, 6. Okay. So 4 power n minus 1 is equals to 6, 5, 5, 3, 6. Okay, so what power of 4 will give me this result? Now how to guess that? Check. 4 into 4 is 16 into 4. Just look at the last term. Okay, just look at the last term. 64. Okay, now we still have check this out. One more, if I write 4 cube, I'll get 64 into 64. I'm getting what? Again 16 is coming. Okay, so but 64 into 64 is not going to be this big a number. No, so we have to try something bigger. 4 into what? If I do one more 4, I'll get 4. 64 is 4 into 6, 24. No, we have to do one more time, right? Let's try one more time. So 4 into 4 into 4, we are getting 4 power 3, 3, 6 and 2, 8. Is the last digit 6? Please check. If I do 4 power 8, is the last digit 6? So we have 64 here. We have 64 here, and we have what? We have 16, right? 16 there. Yeah. So if you multiply these two, the last digit will be what? Something like this, 16. 4 4 is 16. So we'll have 6, and if you multiply these two, again 6. Yes, making sense. I have not find the exact number. Okay, I'm trying to get to a result that if I multiply these, if you want, you can multiply and get this as well. But if you multiply, the last digit should come as 6. So you're seeing that 4 power 8 is making sense. Okay, 64 into 64 will not give you this bigger number. Try it out and you'll get it. If you increase it by one more time, you'll not get the last digit as 6. Okay, will you? No. No, you'll not get. You'll get the last digit at 4. So this will be basically, I am thinking 4 power 8. Check this out. So I'm getting here n minus 1 equals to 8. So n value is 9. Cross check, guys. Do the calculation. This is my understanding because of my experience in doing mathematics for that long. But you please try and give me the correct answer in the comment section. Is it right or not? Okay. Is this value 4 power 8 or not? Let me know. So answer is A. In a GP, the third term is 24. Okay. Third term is 24. Third term is 24. I'm solving the question number 16 now. Third term is 24 means what is given? A3 is given as AR square, and this is given as 24. A square is 24, and 6th term is 192. So A6 is given by AR5. AR5. This is 192. Okay. They're asking us the common ratio. Let's do it. Very simple. Right? Division of those two. Right here. A6 by A3. Right? Third term and 6th term. 192 by 192 is written. No, my bad. It's 196 I've written here by mistake. 192 by 24 equals to AR5 by AR square. A cancelled. This will be having only 3 left in power of R. Okay, and 24 times what is this? Please check. So I can do with 12, right? Can I do with 12? Yeah. 12 ones are, and 12 sixes are, 12 twos are. I'm getting 8 over here. Yeah, 8 will work. 4 8 32, correct. So I'm getting this value as 8 equals to R cube. R value is 2. R value is 2. Answer is A. Check. If you're not sure, do your own calculation, please. Then only you get to have the complete understanding whether what I've done is right or not. Okay. Okay, this is clear. Can you move on? Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Now another set of questions in the MCQ side of sequences and series. Okay. So if G1, G1, G2, G3 and 256 is in GB, then find the value of G2. So you'll just use the AN term over here. Use the AN term formula. We have AR n minus 1. Use this as AN 256. First term is given as 1. R we don't know. R we don't know. And n is what? Which term is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth term. So R power 5 minus 1. So I'm getting this as R power 4 equals to 256. It means R will be actually 4th root of 256 that is nothing but 4, plus minus 4 actually, but nothing but plus minus 4. Check here, 4 4 ja 16, 16 again, if you multiply with 16 you'll get 256, right? So what is it? Plus minus 4 is value of R. I'm looking for G2. G2 is going to be what? Which term is G2? G2 is first, second, third term. So formula will be A R square. What is A value? A is 1. Whether you take plus or minus 4, you'll get what? Square will make it positive only. Answer is 16. Answer is 16, option C. Option C. Fair enough? Okay. If A and G be the AM, okay, this is a result, no? Option D is correct. Excuse me. I was here, right? I think I made a mark over here. 1 second. Yes, this is correct. So this is going to be option D only, no? This is going to be option D only. Yeah. Value of x in this GP. Okay. We can apply GM in this. B square equals to 2 root of AB. So I get x square equals to what you call root of these two. What I'll have? Root of minus 2 by 7 into, sorry, excuse me, not root. Why root? No root. Minus 2 by 7 into, what is it? Minus 7 by 2. Cancel, 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 cancel. X square is 1. X is plus minus 1. Okay, we have both the options. Some mistake in the question. This is from a question bank. We'll check. Okay, but both of them are correct, either plus or minus 1. Let's move on. If the sum of the first n terms of a sequence is given by this first n terms of the sequence, okay, then find the common ratio. If it is AP, we'll check. Sorry, GP, we'll check. So let's find S1 first. S1 is same as the first term, so we'll get 1 square plus 2 into 1, which is how much? 2 plus 1 is 3. So your A1 is 3. Let's find S2 first. So we get what? 2 square plus 2 into 2. How much is this? 4 plus 4, which is 8. So I'm getting this A2 as S2 minus S1. How much is that? 8 minus 3. So 5. So A2 is 5. Let's find A3 also. S3 will be what? 3 square, so 9 and 6, right? 3 into 2 is 6, so 15. Okay, and what will be your A3? A3 will be S3 minus S2. So 15 minus 8. How much is that? 7. So I think now we have 3 terms. We can see the pattern. A1, A2 and A3. A1 was how much? 3. A2 was how much? 5. And A3 was 7. 3, 5 and 7 is the terms. It's not in AP actually. So it's not in GP actually, it's going to be in AP. Okay, so this is your not ratio, this is your common difference actually in that case. This here is difference. Okay, so difference will be what? 5 minus 3 equals to 7 minus 5. Answer is 2. Option A is correct. Please check. Option A is correct. Have a look. Yeah. This is forming a AP, not GP, okay? A man deposited rupees 10,000 in the bank at a rate of 5%. 5% simple interest means first year he had what value? 10,000. Okay. Next year he'll have 10,500, no? 5% of this will be 500, right? 5% of 10,000 is 500. Okay. And so on. 11,000. What is they asking? Find the amount at 15th year. Means they're asking us S15. So we're going to write what? 15 by 2. Twice of A means 20,000. Plus 15 minus 1. So 14 into D, 500. Right? Check. So I'll have this as 15. 2 is cancelled. I'll have here 10,000 plus 7. 3,500, right? 7, 2 and 5, 2 and 14 will cancel with 7, 7 5 is 3,500. If you add them, excuse me, what I'll have, find the amount in the 15th year. Okay, they're asking us not S15, sorry. They're asking us A15. Sorry, my bad. They're asking us A15, bacha. In the 15th year, not at the end of 15th year. They're asking us 15th year means they're asking us A15. That'll be A plus n minus 1 times of D. A is 10,000. This is 14 n into 500. What I get? 10,000 plus. Correct, no? 17,000, this is correct. Let me cross check once. So first year, 5% annually, find the amount in 15th year since the deposited amount. Okay. 15th will be what? This only, no? 7,000, 70,000. Please check, guys. Is the answer correct? I think the answer is correct. But if I apply this rule, no? Okay, correct only. P into R into T if I use, I will get the same result, I think. If I use SI. If I use SI, what is SI going to be? If I check just into one case, P into R into T by 100 if I do. P is what? 10,000. R, just to be sure, I'm just doing it. R is what? 5%. So 5. T is what? 15 by 100. Okay, this is cancelled. I get 7,500 as the interest. Okay, something is not right. So your amount at the end of this year will become what? Your amount will become what this year? This amount will become 10,000 plus 7,500. No, that's 17,500. This is correct. Why it is different? Did I miss something? 15 years. Okay. So it will become 16 term actually, right? Yeah, since it is 15 years, no, so first year will be blank like this. So year will start from counting here, no? First year, second year, third year, so until 15th year. Okay, so you'll have 15 plus 1, 16 terms. Sorry, yeah, so you'll have total of 16 terms because your year will start from where? End of first year, second year, third year till 15th year. End of 15th year, right? Interest is calculated at the end of the year, not at the beginning. Correct? Interest is calculated at the end of the year. So first year end, second year, third year, like this till 15th year end. If you see, you'll have total of 16 terms. 16 terms in that case, this will become what? N will become 16 over here. So you'll have what? 1 second. You'll have here as, just a second. I got my mistake. This will be what? 16 minus 1. So 15. 15 into 5 is what? 7500. Answer will be 17500. Yeah, I thought something was not right. So we checked the second method also. We are getting this value as 17500, 17500. Sorry for making that, confusion over there. I hope this is clear now. If you start from the beginning, you'll have 16 terms. You'll have 16 terms. So it becomes n equals to 16, not 15. I took n as 15 in the beginning. That's why it was coming as incorrect. Also calculate the total amount after 20 years. They're asking you to find A21 also. Please find it out, guys. 20 years means, when they say 20 years means, when they say 20 years, it means n equals 21. There will be 21 terms because 20 years end. After 20 years, no? So there will be 21 terms. So apply A21 and find the result. Okay? You can do it. You can find the A21 from here only. You'll get what? 10,000 plus 20 into 500. That will be again 10,000. Answer will be 20,000. Answer will be 20,000. I have done it, but you also try and get the result. Okay? Next. So that the ratio of the sum of first n terms of a GP to the sum of terms from n plus 1. Okay? So first term till n term till 2nth term, right? They're saying the sum of the ratio of this to this. How many terms are here? Here we have n terms, and here also we have another next n terms. Next n terms. Correct, no? Correct, right? They're saying that first set of n terms, then next set of n terms, find the ratio. That's what they're saying. Find the ratio of first n term to next n term. How do you find next n term? N plus 1 till, what is the next term over here? N plus 1 term till the 2n. N plus 1 term till the 2nth term. Okay. So first find Sn. A into r power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Then find S2n, a into r power 2n minus 1 upon r minus 1. I have found the sum from here to here and from beginning to the last. How do you find this part? How do you find sum of next n terms? If I name them, let's name it as this side as, okay, P, and this side as Q. Okay, this side as Q. So sum of Q terms over there will be found using what? S2n minus Sn. S2n minus Sn, okay? Difference you take. You can take the difference of these two. This is common, right? This is common, right? Take this common. So we get a upon r minus 1 is common. You'll have this left, r power 2n minus 1. And over here you'll have minus r power n minus 1 will become plus 1. Correct? No? Difference of these two. So this will come as it is. It will be minus sign and plus sign. So cancel. Check. Okay. This is nothing but your SP over here. In this context, it is SP. The first n term I've taken as P. So SB. Okay. Excuse me. Continue for SQ. For SQ, we'll have a upon r minus 1. What is left now? R minus r power 2n and r power n. R power 2n and r power n. You can take r power n common. Yeah. R power n is common. So r power n minus 1. Correct, no? If I take r power n common, it will become r power n. It will become 1. This is my XQ. SQ. What I'm asking? I'm asking you to find SP by XQ. SP by SQ. Check here. SP is that. SP is over here. A r power n minus 1 upon r minus 1 divided by SQ. A r power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Check please. Check please. A and A cancelled. This will cancel this one. This will cancel this right here, r minus 1. Numerator has only nothing, means 1 left, and denominator has r power n left. That's my result. R power n left. Okay? R power n, we had to prove just that. Please check. Clear or not? Clear? No problem? Not at all? Have a look. Yes. A very good question. A very, very good question. Okay? Now, next problem. If AM and GM of the roots of a quadratic equation, let's say it is alpha beta. AM, how do you find AM of the roots? AM is given by alpha plus beta by 2. This is nothing but my AM, arithmetic mean. Correct, na? So this is given as 8. AM is 8 and GM is 5. So this is given as 8. Equation number 1. And GM will be given by what, bacha? Root of alpha into beta. This is 5. Equation number 2. Equation number 2. Alpha into beta is given as 5. Alpha plus beta by 2 is given as 8. Now use this first one. You'll get what? Alpha plus beta is equals to 16. Use this one. You'll get alpha into beta equals to 25. I have squared on both sides. So it will become, root will be cancelled and 5 will be 5 squared, so 25. You are looking for quadratic equations. Okay, obtain the quadratic equation. We have a form x square minus alpha plus beta times of x plus alpha beta equals to 0. Right here, x square minus 16 x plus 25 equal to 0. So x square minus 16x plus 25. That's my required quadratic equation. Had fun? Yes? Easy question? Super easy, sir. Check. Find the sum of the terms of the sequence 7, 7 plus, okay, 77, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, up to n terms. Okay. Now I know everyone will know the first step. So take 7 common. Let's do that. Take 7 common. I have here 1, 11, 111, 1111 up till n terms. Now multiply 9 to both the sides, up and down. So 999, 999, 9999 up to n terms. Okay, looks good so far. Write 9 as 10 minus 1, 99 as 10 square minus 1, okay, 10 cube minus 1, and so on till n terms. This will become 10 power 4 minus 1. Okay, chaliye. Now we'll start adding it. So add the like terms together. So 10 plus 10 square plus 10 cube, okay, up to n terms. And you're gonna add the other one, minus sign you can take common, 1 plus 1 plus 1, how many times? N times. You have minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, n times. So it will become, if you take minus sign common, 1 plus 1 plus 1, n times. And you have 10 square, 10 cube, again n times. Okay, right here, you can write here, no? 7 by 9. This is GP, right, not AP. 10 square, 10 cube. The common ratio is 10. So first term is 10. The common ratio is also 10. 10 power n upon 1. 10 minus 1. Okay. And this is going to be, so what? Simply n, right? 1, 1, 1, n times is what? N into 1. So simply n. Okay. What is this? 10 power n plus 1 minus 10 upon 9 minus n. Just take 9 common. You will have 7 by 81. To multiply 9 on this side, so 10 power n plus 1 minus 10 minus 9n. This is my final answer. Please check. Yes, simplified. 10 power n plus 1 minus 10. Because I multiplied these two, so n plus 1 minus 10 and 9 into n will become minus 9n. Then I can take 9 common, so 81. Good. Okay. Yes. Now this is the end of your second chapter, sequences and series. Now we are moving to which chapter? Conic section. The best thing about this chapter is if you know all the formulas. If you know all the formulas, everything is very easy. If you don't know, everything is very difficult. As simple as that. So what I've done in this chapter, I've taken many questions, but I've taken only based upon the formulas. Okay, I've not taken any subjective question. I think I've taken 1 or 2. Rest all I've taken objective only, MCQs. Because even MCQs will have the formula approach. So if you want to prepare more in this chapter, what are you gonna do? You have to solve subjective questions. No, sorry, you have to remember the formulas. That is the major part of this preparation of this particular section. Okay, start. The questions now. Okay, 1 second, sir. Yeah, the first one. If A be the angle between, okay, it is actually alpha, be the angle between x-axis and generator. This is the double mapped cone wala concept. Let beta be the angle made by the intersecting plane with the vertical axis. Okay, then which of the following is, okay, this is very important to highlight, incorrect, bacha. So let's start with the first option. When beta is more than 90 degree, no, this has to be, for circle it has to be what? Beta equals to actually 90 degree, no? For circle it has to be beta equal to 90 degree. They're given more than. It means this is the incorrect option. Option is option A. Option A is the incorrect statement. Next, which of the following is incorrect? The equation of the circle HK, correct? Yeah, general form, yes. Next, equation of the parabola with focus, correct? That is also right. Equation of the ellipse with the foci, correct? Equation of the hyperbola with foci on the x-axis, no. For that it will become what? X square by a square minus y square by b square, right? This is incorrect. This is your incorrect statement. This is your incorrect statement. For this, for x-axis it will become x square by a square minus y square by b square. Your measure has to be what? X-axis, right? Please check. Have a look. Option D is the incorrect option. Okay. Now, next one. Equation of the circle with center this. Center is this, right? So x plus 3 the square and y minus 2 the square. Radius is given as 4 means 16. Check here. X square, I'll have what? I'll have 6x terms plus 6x. Over here I'll have what? Plus 9. Y square plus 4 minus 4y, and we'll have plus 4 here minus 16. Check. So plus 6x minus 4y plus 6x minus 4y, we have two options here and here. And the constant you check, 9 plus 4, 13 minus 16, it will be minus 3. 9 plus 4 is 13, minus 16 is minus 3. So whichever has minus 3, that is the right option in these two. So option D. Please check. Got it? Others, you can check here. This is negative 6x, positive 4y. Easy? Yes. The coordinates of the foci of the equation of directrix in the parabola. Okay. You need to know all the standard forms of the conic section. All the formulas, whether it is for latus rectum, the directrix, its eccentricity, whatever it is, you need to know all of it. Then only you can solve the questions over there. You need to know all the formulas. So please, if you have exams tomorrow, if you're watching this video to help you in the examination, okay, whether it is FA2 or whatever exams you're writing, listen to me. Formulas of conic section has to be remembered. There are many, and you cannot get confused. You cannot miss out any of these. Start recalling and revising every day. Okay, so you should be able to write all the formulas by just, basically the preparation should be in that way that if you close your eyes, take your pen and paper and start writing formulas of ellipse, all you should be able to write by yourself without any help. Okay, without any confusion. For parabola, for hyperbola, likewise. Okay, you should be able to write all the formulas by yourself without any doubt. It means you are prepared for the chapter. If not, then I'm sorry. Okay, chali, come back. So for ax, compare this value. A will be 2. A is 2 means 2 comma. Okay, 2 comma 0. Yes, 2 comma 0, and x equals to minus 2. Option B. Correct, now this is the parabola, right? A comma 2 comma 0 is over here. This is the directrix. Yes, yeah, forms has to be remembered. Option is B. Next, the eccentricity of the ellipse given over here. I'm looking for E value, right? 1 minus 9 by 25. So we'll have here as 16 by 25. So 4 by 5. Correct? 4 by 5, option A is correct. So the formula 1 minus A square, sorry, this one, the smaller one will go up, so B square by A square. So 9 by 25. So the difference is 16. 16 is root is going to be 4. My bad. The root is taken, okay? 4 by 5, not root 4 by 5. Alright. Next, the length of the latus rectum. So 2B square by A. Check here, divide by 16, so x square by 1, y square by 16 and 1. So your b is nothing but, your b square is 1 and your a value is 4. Okay, so 2 into 1 by 4. Okay, please check, a value is here, a square is 16, so a value is 4 and b square is 1. Okay, so b value is 1. So 2 into b square will become 2 by 4. Have a look, guys. 1 by 2. How can I do this question? Because I know the formulas. If I don't know, I will not be able to solve it. Okay. Answer is option A. Answer is option A. Doubt? No. Doubt if you have, comment section is there. Let me know. If I missed some chapters, if I missed some questions, please let me know. Okay. I've tried my best to give you all that you need to score 30 to 35 easily in your FA2. Okay. Chali. Yes. The coordinates of the foci, right? You need to find C value over here. Okay, because foci will be plus minus C, no? Yes. C value will be what? Root of a square plus b square. So 9 plus 16. Your a value in this case is 4. Okay. No, a value is going to in this case is 3 only. Okay. So we have here 5 plus minus 5 actually. 25 root will be plus minus 5. So answer will be what? Plus minus 5 comma 0. Your foci will be plus minus 5 comma 0 because the formula is plus minus c comma 0. Okay, plus minus c comma 0. That's the formula. And your vertex will be plus minus a comma 0. Your vertex will be plus minus 3 comma 0. Please check. Plus minus 3 comma 0. Formula is a comma 0, right? Plus minus a comma 0 is the formula for vertex. Clear? For hyperbola? Yeah. Answer will be B. Okay. Answer is B. Clear now? C is this. Next. Eccentricity of the hyperbola. This is directly again C by A. C by A. C is 5 and A is 3. So 5 by 3. Option D. C is, we just found it. C is 5. A is 3. 5 by 3. Same parabola. Please check. Same hyperbola. X square by 9. Y square by 16. I have taken the same one. Next. Length of lattice rectum. This again has the formula. Same one. 2b square by A. 2 into b square is how much? 16 and A is 3. So 32 by 3. Please check. 2b square by A. Okay. So option D is correct. Yes. So formulas are very important if you want to solve and score marks in conic section. If you don't want to score any marks, then good for us. But if you want to score marks, you need to know the formulas. I know there are a lot, but you got to do it. Next. 63. Equation of the ellipse is x square by 4, y square by 9 equals to 1. Match the list 1 with list 2. There was a mistake in the question, that's why I've changed it already, but we'll see. Length of major axis. Check here. Ellipse, no. This is a major axis. So your A value actually is here 3. So 2A will become what? 2A will become 6. So your value will be what for this one? 2. You'll have 6 over there, so 2. Minor axis will again be, this is 4, right? So your B value will be what? 2. So this will become what? 2B. So 2 into 2, how much is that? 4. That is going to be the sequence 1. So A is matching with 2, B is matching with 1. Length of lattice rectum, the formula is very simple. 2B square by A, so 2 into 2 square by A. A is 3. So 4 into 2, 8 by 3, answer is third one. So 2, 1, 3 is the sequence you check. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3 is this one. Option C. Clear? Any problem? I hope not. Yes? Okay. I hope all of this is visible. Yeah. I hope all of this is visible. Yes. Here also? Okay. Let us continue. Next. Find the equation of the ellipse given that the length of major axis is 16 and foci is 0, plus minus 6. Means C value is given as 6 over there. Major axis is given, right? So A value is, what is it? 8. A value is 8. Okay. It's on y axis actually. Check here. The foci is on the 0, plus minus 6. Means this y axis is your major axis. Is your major axis. Correct? Because 0, plus minus 6 is there. That's my major axis. Okay. Now I'm looking for B square. C value is what? 6 here. Check here. C value is 6. I'm looking for B square. I'll get A square minus C square for this. Have a look. 64 minus 36. I'll get what? 4 minus 8. 14 minus 6 is 8. 5 minus 3 is 228. So B square is what? 28. A square is what? 64. So x square by 28 plus y square by 64 equals to 1. Because your major axis is on y axis. Your major axis is on the y axis. So answer is x square by 28, y square by 64. That's your equation of the ellipse. Next. Now we're going to solve the questions on your limits and derivative. Okay. So far we have covered 3 chapters. We have covered your binomial theorem. We have covered your sequences and series, and we have covered questions on conic section. I have told you guys, I'm repeating again, your formulas are the king over here. Now it's time to solve questions on limits and derivative. Let's start. Next. So we are dealing with limits and derivative. Let's see the questions one by one. Okay, sir. Okay, right here. Fx equals sin x, then the limit of fx when x tends to pi by 2 is what? Sine of pi by 2. Sine of pi by 2 will be what? Simply 1. So answer will be what here? Option B. Do not worry about whether the limit is LHL or RHL. For example, somebody will be confused. Pi by 2 negative is given over here, sir. Pi by 2 negative means what? What's the meaning of x tends to pi by 2 minus? It means that you are approaching pi by 2 very close to from the left hand side. So somebody asks you what is the value of that pi by 2 negative? It is pi by 2. You cannot reach a value before pi by 2. There is no value as such. If you will say, sir, pi by 2 minus 1, no. So whatever, pi by 2 is 90 degree, 89.9999. You cannot reach any value which is just before pi by 2. There is no existing value as such. Okay. So pi by 2 minus basically means pi by 2 only. Okay. So answer will become option B. Clear? Next. Fx equals to x plus cos x. The limit of fx is what? X tends to 0 plus. 0 plus means what? Nothing. They are talking about RHL, but doesn't matter, you're going to put 0 only. So 0, this will become what? Please check. 0 plus cos 0. What is it? 0 plus cos 0. 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1. So answer will be again option B. Again option B. Clear? Okay, sir. Next. 1 upon x square when x tends to 0. In this question, there will be no limit because 1 upon 0 will be undefined number. So limit does not exist. Limit does not exist. If you put here 1 by 0, it will become undefined. So limit does not exist. Here, a0 plus a1, put x as a. So you'll get a1 into a, a2 into a square, and so on. You'll get a function in terms of a. You'll get a function in terms of a. If you substitute the value here, a1 into a, a2 into a square, a n minus 1 into a power n minus 1, a n into a power n. So this is a function in the terms of a variable a. So answer is f of a. Clear? Next. Question number 5. X power 4 minus x square plus 1, limit x tends to 1. Check here. I'll have 1 minus 1 plus 1. Answer is what? 1. So option is C. Option is C. A limit of x into x plus 1 when x is 3. We'll have 3 into 3 plus 1 is 4. Answer is 12. Option A. Next. Limit x power 10, x power 9, x power 8 like this when x tends to minus 1. When it is power 10, it will become what, bacha? It will become minus, sorry, it will become plus. So you'll have plus 1 over here, plus 1, minus 1. For power 8, again it will become plus 1. And can I write it over here? 1 second. I'll write it in the empty space over here, down below. Check here. For x power 10 will be what? 1. You'll have minus 1 for 9. For even power it will be positive only. So 8 also positive. 7 minus 1. 6 again plus 1. 5 minus 1. 4 plus 1. 3 minus 1. 2 plus 1. X minus 1 plus 1. Okay. Check. So this is all cancelled. Plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus. What is left? Only 1 is left. Answer will be again 1 is the answer. The value is 1. Option C is the correct choice. Okay. X square plus 1, x plus 100. X equals to 1. You're going to put the limit value. So 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 100. Answer is what? 2 by 101. So option is B. Option is B. So all the 8 questions are dealt with over here. Next. Alright. Next set of MCQs. In limits ax square plus bx plus c, cx square plus bx plus a, I'm looking for limit at x tends to 1. Find it over here. I'll have a into 1 is square is a plus b plus c divided by c into x square. Again c plus b plus a. The same no ABC, ABC. Answer is 1, sir. Option C. Answer is 1. Cos x upon pi minus x, substitute x as 0 in the limit. You will have cos 0 upon pi minus 0. Cos 0 is 1 upon pi. Answer is 1 upon pi. A. 1 upon pi. Okay. 25th one. Derivative of fx 1 by x. So you write this as x power minus 1. Derivative of this is given by minus 1 into x power minus 1 minus 1. So I'll have the value as minus 1 upon x power 2. So option B. Okay. Derivative of x square is simply 2x. Simply 2x. 2 will come in front and x power 2 minus 1. This becomes 2x only. This becomes 2x only. Next, sin ax by b, limit x tends to 0. Check here, please check. Yeah, sin ax by b is there, right? So sin of a into 0 by b, sin 0 is what? Sin 0 will be 0 upon b, answer is 0. Answer is 0. Okay, where limit of this function, limit of mod of x minus 5 when x tends to 5 minus. What is the meaning of 5 minus? It means 5 only because left hand limit also means the same value. Okay, so I'll have the answer as, check here, 5 minus 5 modulus is something close to 5, right? Means 4.99999, but there's no value as such, so 5 only we can write. 5 minus 5 will be 0. Answer is, one more time, option A. Okay, so limit, if you have clarity of what the limit means, how do you find LHL, RHL, then you'll have no problem in solving limits. Okay, and of course you need to know the LH rule, you need to know the standard function of sin x by x, tan x by x, or cos y formula. Okay, if you know this much, limits is very easy. One question on derivatives also. Derivative of sin x, 9 sin x actually, derivative of 9 sin x will become what? 9 times of cos x, right? So option 3, minus 9 tan x will become what? Minus 9 sec square x, right? So option 1, throw 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, option A. Check here, 3, 1, 2 is option A. Let's differentiate this also. We'll have minus 9 x power minus 10. Check here, okay? So A is 3, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Got it? Clear? Fair enough? Yes. Evaluate, limit this function. We have to do both of these one by one. Let's start. Okay, first one, 17th question. We'll solve over here. You can write this as, excuse me. Okay, limit 1 by sine we can write for this, minus cot will be what? Cos x by sin x. Okay, x tends to 0. I get 1 minus cos x by sin x, limit x tends to 0. Okay, correct, limit x tends to 0. Right now it's not defined. What we can do, can we apply LH rule in this? Can we apply LH rule? We can also apply the formula as well, but we can apply LH rule also. Let's apply LH rule. Let's apply LH rule. I'll tell you the formula also. 1 minus cos will become 2 sin square x by 2. It will become 2 sin square x by 2. This will be 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Answer will be what? Tan x by 2, tan 0 will be 0. Answer will be 0 only. Listen to me. Answer will be 0 only. Okay. If you apply, if you want, you can use the second method like this. 2 sin square x by 2 divided by 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. 2 and 2 cancel, sin cancelled. You have one sin left, you have one cos left. It becomes tan x by 2. Tan x by 2 means tan 0 will be 0. But I am using LH rule also. If you want, you can use this method as well. You can use this method as well. Okay, I am using LH rule. So I'll get here, and the same limit if you differentiate, you will have 1 will be 0. Cos derivative is minus sin. So becomes plus sin. Divided by sin derivative is cos. Limit is there as it is, x tends to 0. Check here, sin 0 will be 0, cos 0 will be 1. Answer is what? 0. You use LH rule or use the method of the formula, get the same result as 0. Question number 18. Here. Again you can use LH rule only. Use LH rule. Fair enough. So you'll get what? Check this out. You'll have limit will remain as it is. Differentiate. 1 will be 0. Cos will be what? Plus sin. Cos will be minus sin. So minus will become plus by 1. Put it here, sine of 0 is 0. That's your answer. X tends to 0, right? Sine 0 is 0. It will become sine, denominator will be 1. The denominator will be 1. Next. We have the missing variables over here, a and b. We have to find the values of a and b when they're saying that limit is equals to f of 1. If you have learned a little bit of PU2, you'll know that it talks about continuity actually. It talks about continuity over here. Okay? Can we continue? Yes. So we'll have what? Limit of a plus bx, because we'll apply limit on this side only, let's apply on the LHL side, x tends to 1 minus, this is equals to what? This is equals to f of 1, because limit, what is the meaning of limit? Limit means that limit of the function fx when x tends to a, this is equals to limit of the function fx when x tends to a minus, and also limit of function fx when x tends to a plus. So this is RHL, this is LHL, so they all will be equal. LHL RHL is equal to the limit value. Okay, so your RHL a plus or a minus will be equal to the limit value. So they have given the limit is equal to the f1. I can take even LHL is equal to the f1. Listen to me. They have given limit is equals to f1. I can take even the LHL is equal to f1. This is my LHL. This is my LHL. Okay. Continue. Put the value of this one over here. A plus b equals to f of 1 is how much? 4. Equation number 1. A plus b equals to 4. Next, apply, this is my LHL, okay? Apply RHL now. In this case, we're going to go with this one. So, limit b minus ax, x tends to 1 plus, okay, equals to again f of 1. We'll have here b minus a equals to 4. Equation number 2. Equation number 2. 1 second. Check. So we have 1 and 2, add the two equations. Add 1 plus 2. What are you going to get? A minus a is cancelled, b plus b is 2b. So 2b plus 0 is 8, it means b is 4. Correct, no? 4 plus 4 is 8, b is 2b, a and a is cancelled. B is 4. Now a plus b is 4 means a has to be 0. Right? So answer for a and b is 0 and 4. A is 0, b is 4. Because a plus b is 4. Yes? Next. Find the derivative of fx equal to tan x from the first principle. Okay. First principle we can find, no? Tan of, sorry, we'll have limit first. Limit h tends to 0. Tan of x plus h minus tan of x divided by x plus h minus x, right? Basically simply h. Simply h. We don't have to write this part. Just h. Okay? Just h. Now, there's a formula for tan a minus tan b. Let me remember this. Tan of a minus tan of b is sine of a minus b upon cos a cos b. Rarely used, but it is a formula. Okay, let's apply this over here. So limit, this is your what? This is your first principle. Okay, this is your first principle. So limit h tends to 0. We have here sine of x plus h minus x. This is a, this is b. Cos of x plus h into cos of x, and I forgot to write h over here. This h. Okay, this h remains as it is. Chaliye. Now what else we have? What else we have? So we have x and x is cancelled. I am left with limit sine h upon h. I can write h together because this is the standard form. S tends to 0, and over here I have 1 upon cos of x plus h into cos of x. Correct? Yes. So if you know, if you apply limit to this, this will become what? This will become 1. Standard form, sine x by x when limit x tends to 0 will be always 1. So have the answer as 1 into 1 upon cos of x plus 0. So cos x into again cos x. What is the answer? 1 upon cos square x. Cos square x. So I am getting this value f dash of x equals to 1 upon cos square. How much is that? Sec square x. This is the derivative of tan if the function fx is what? Tan x. From the first principle I get the derivative as sec square x. Any problem? No. Right? Only the formula that matters over here. This formula. So too many boxes. Just to make things clearer for all of you, fx is tan x, f dash of x is sec square x. Clear or not? Please check one more time. Yes. So going strong, yeah, having fun. So we are close to completing our limits and derivative also. Excuse me. Once we complete this, then we'll move on to our last chapter, which is the easiest of all, Introduction to 3D. Okay, sir. Derivative of fx, we're gonna use now quotient and product rule. Okay, so let's try. Okay, sir. So f dash derivative is given by f dash of x. Fx derivative is given as f dash of x. Okay, quotient rule. Quotient rule tells us if you have, let's say if you have p by q form, and I'm looking for derivative, it goes like this: p dash q as it is minus p as it is q dash upon q square. What is this, sir? Don't worry. You differentiate p keeping q as constant, differentiate q keeping p as constant, divide by q square. That's my quotient rule. That's my quotient rule. Okay. Apply here. Differentiate numerator. Differentiate this. X power 5 derivative is what? 5x power 4. Minus. Cos derivative is what? Cos derivative is what? Minus sign. So it will become minus of minus sign. We'll check that later, no problem. And keep sin x as it is. Keep sin x as it is. Okay. Now this time, I kept this denominator as it is. This time I'll keep a minus sign. There's a minus sign, please check. This time I'll keep this as it is. X power 5 minus cos x as it is, and differentiate the denominator. For that I'll get cos x only. Divide by the denominator square. So sin x the whole square. Clear? Yes. Let me write from here, you'll have more space. Okay. Now check this out. What I'm left with is 5x power 4 plus sin x into sin x. And we have here what? Minus x power 5. If I expand it, x power 5 cos x and plus cos square x. Correct, no? Minus cos into cos will become minus cos square. There's a minus sign outside, it will become plus cos square. Okay. I can expand this also at the same time. Excuse me. Let me expand this also. Let me expand this also, sir. Yeah. So 5x power 4 into sin x right here. 5x power 4 sin x. This with this. And you'll have plus sin x will become sin square x. Okay. Divided by this value sin square x. Check here. What I've got now? 5x power 4. Excuse me. 5x power 4 minus x power 5 cos x. 1 second. I missed sin x over here. 5x power 4 sin x minus x power 5 cos x. And we have sin square plus cos square, which is nothing but 1. Divided by sin square x. Correct, na? Sin square plus cos square is nothing but 1. Clear, right? Sin square plus cos square is going to be 1. I've written that 1. That's my final answer. This right here is my final answer. Please check. Okay? Clear? Next. Next, sir. For that, prove that for any positive integer, okay, n, limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n upon x minus a is this. We need to prove this. Okay. Limit x tends to n. Okay, I don't have to write this, right? I don't have to write this. 1 second. I can simply apply, in this you're going to apply what? LH rule. Apply LH rule. So limit will remain same. Limit x tends to a will remain same. Differentiate. You'll have this as n x power n minus 1. This will be 0 and this will be 1 minus 0. Correct, na? Differentiating in the limit. So x power n will become n into x power n minus 1. The polynomial derivative. A power n is a constant, so 0. Okay, sir. Limit x tends to a, n x power n minus 1. 0, this is 0, so gone. This is 1, so I don't have to write that. Now substitute the value a. So I get n a power n minus 1. Please check, it is proved. N a power n minus 1 is proved now. N a power n minus 1 is Prove now. Next, find the value of this. Okay, sir. So we'll write limit as it is, and we're gonna keep something over here, x power 15 minus 1 divided by x minus 1, and x power 10 minus 1 divided by x minus 1. I can divide both of these by the same term, right? I've divided both numerator and denominator by x minus 1. Okay. Now this is nothing but that form. This is nothing but that form where the n value is 15 and n value is 15 and n value is 10. And what is the a value? A value is 1. Please check, x tends to a, so a value is 1. My answer becomes n means 15 into 1 power 15 minus 1, right? Yeah. Divided by 10 into 1 power 10 minus 1. 15 into 1 power anything is 1 only. 10 into anything is going to be 10 only. What's the answer? 5 3s are 5 2s are. So 3 by 2 is the answer. That's my final result. This is my final result. Please check. Okay. Done. Yeah. So this is the end of your chapter, limits and derivative. We have done theorems also. We have done proofs also. First principle as well, and lot of MCQs. Yeah. Okay. If you are feeling the chapter is going easy, session is easier, it means you are prepared. It means you have actually done your job. You're just here for revision. If you are feeling it is difficult, you need to work hard, you need to go ahead and remember the formulas, because I am not teaching you everything from the beginning. I'm just solving you, I'm helping you solve those questions which can be expected in the examination. Okay, so if you are able to comfortably solve all these problems, you can easily score 30 to 35 marks in your FA2. Listen to me, if you can comfortably score 30, comfortably solve all these questions that I've given you, you can easily score 30 to 35 marks in your FA2. Yeah. Chaliye, continue. 3D, simplest of all. Let's get it also done. Simplest but calculative sometimes. This is little bit calculative, so that's the nature of this chapter. Can't do it. Calculative and very much application based. Means you have to imagine things. Okay, you should have imagination skills. Okay, think about it. The coordinates of any point in XZ plane. XZ plane. XZ plane. Where is XZ plane, sir? X, let's say if I take this as x-axis, let's say this is x-axis, this is the vertical one is my z-axis. XZ plane is this, my palm is the XZ plane. Okay? Then any point in this plane will have y coordinate as 0, because this will be my y coordinate. If this is x, this is z, this will be y coordinate. So anything which is lying on the plane, will it have y value? Will it have y value? No. So means y will be 0 over here. X and z we don't know, but y will be 0. We have z is also not 0, only y is 0. That's why option D is correct. Yeah, I hope you got it. Yes, sir. Next, a point is on the x-axis, then y coordinate is what? Point on the x-axis, y coordinate is 0, na sir. X-axis, y equal to 0. Point on x-axis, again z coordinate is also 0. X-axis means the point is lying on x-axis. It will have only x coordinate. There is no y, there is no z. It has not moved in the point. Only on this side. Only on the x-axis. It is not gone this side or up or down. Only on the x-axis means there will be x coordinate. There is no y or z. So y and z are both 0. A point is in the xz plane. Then the y coordinate is what? Same thing. It was xz plane. Y coordinate was 0. So the question number 7 and 10 is same question. XZ plane, y coordinate will be 0. So they are the same question. I didn't make them. They are from your question bank. Okay? I am following your question bank. Alright. Given by your board. NCERT understanding. Okay? Next. The x-axis and y-axis taken together determine a plane known as. I am taking x and y together means it will be xy plane. Taking x and y together means it will be xy plane. X, y. The perpendicular distance from the point P. This is a good question. I'll draw it for you. Let's say this is my x, this is my y, this is my z axis. Okay, this is x and this is y. The horizontal line is my xy axis. Perpendicular distance from here. Think about it. It will be simply your z coordinate, sir. No, you're not getting it. If this is my xy plane, a perpendicular distance from here, this point will be how much distance from here? This point will be having x, y, z coordinate. So what is the distance from here? This point, will it be different in x and y? You're not getting it. X, y plane, right? And I'm looking for a perpendicular distance like this. Means at this point, I'll have same x, y. At this point, I'll have same x, y or not? Yes, they are perpendicular. Means at this point and the point on my palm will have same x and y. So only distance will be this pen's distance, that is z. So you'll have the distance of the perpendicular distance from the point to the xy plane will be the z value. C will be the z value C. Okay. The perpendicular distance of the point this from zx plane. When it was xy, it was z. When it is zx, it will be y value. xy, the value was z. When it is zx, the value will be y value. What is the y value here? 7. So answer will be 7. This is 7, sir. This here is 7. Okay, 7 is the answer. I cropped it wrong. Please check. Moving on. The locus of a point for which y and z is 0. Y and z 0, both. Where? Y and z 0 both where? On x-axis, sir. On x-axis, sir. Yes, you are absolutely right. This is x-axis. In this x-axis, every point will have y and z both 0. So the locus, the path of that point will be your x-axis. Will be your x-axis. Where is the x-axis? Option A. Option A. Next, question number 16. The x-axis is the intersection of two planes, whichever has x in it. Okay, check here, both should be x and x, xy and xz. There is x-axis, no, over here. So xy is this, xz will be this. Correct, no? So it will be intersection of both xy and xz. Okay, they should have both x in it. Okay, great. Equation of x-axis is considered as y0 z0. X-axis y0 z0, y0 z0, option B. Okay, the shortest distance of the point ABC from the x-axis. So let's say, okay, from the x-axis ABC, from the x-axis they are saying. Okay, so when they talk about ABC, right, let's say this is a point ABC and they talk about x-axis is over here. Let's say I can write it over here itself, the way you have learned it all the time. This point is, let's say, A, B and C. They're saying this distance. Now tell me, on this point, what is the coordinate? X will be A only, sir, and this 2 will be 0, 0. Because y and z are both 0 on the x-axis. Okay, so this coordinate will be A only because it is perpendicular distance. Shortest distance is always perpendicular in nature. Listen to me. Shortest distance is always perpendicular in nature. It means this will be A only and it will be 0 and 0. Find the distance of these two. A and A will become 0. So we'll have 0 square. B minus 0 will be what? B square. And C minus 0 will be what? C square. You have answer is what? B square plus C square in the root. Option is B. Got it? You have the coordinate as ABC, the point which is given, and at x-axis it will be A 0 0. Distance formula you can apply. So you'll have 0 plus B square plus C square. Answer is option B. Clear concept? I hope you are able to understand. Doubt if you have, comment section. Next, question number 19 now. Octant in which the point -3, 1, 2 lie. Octant. Okay. I hope you know the octant. What it means to be octant. 1 second, guys. Octant means, quadrant means when you have 2D dimension. Okay, quadrant, if you remember quadrant, this is your quadrant, x, y, there are 4 quadrants. When I say octant, I mean that in front you'll have 4 cubes, in back you'll have 4 cubes. So you'll go like this. Getting it? You'll have 4 cubes in the back. Stack it. If you have a brick, you can stack 1 brick over here, 1 brick over here, 1 brick over here, 1 brick over there. Same way, in the behind, 1 here, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, from the behind. So you'll have total of 8 octants. Second octant, you start like this, first, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the one in the front, okay, first, second, third, fourth. Total how many bricks are there? If I ask you, stack 8 bricks together. stack 8 bricks together, okay? Then, and in this format, 2 up, 2 down. So the first, right, will be your first octant. Second octant is the second brick if you move towards like this. Third octant, fourth octant. What is the fifth octant? Over here, again on the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're looking for which octant? Check here. We're looking for second octant. Okay, this point. Okay, this point, only this is negative, -3, negative, 1, again positive, and 2 also positive. This is 1 and this is 2. Front, I'm talking about the front octant, okay? So 1, y is positive, this is, let's say, z, okay? So z positive is over here, so 1, 2 and -3. So in the front, what I'm getting? Second octant. Answer is what? B. 1 second. Answer is B. Clear, right? Octant, how many are there? Same as the quadrant, but you'll have to stack 8 bricks to the quadrant. You'll get 4 in front, 4 in back. So you'll get what? Total of 8 octant. Second will be starting from this anti-clockwise. First, second, third, fourth. Same. 5, 6, 7, 8. You check the values of the coordinate. X negative, y positive, z positive. Okay. So you get x negative, y positive, z positive. You get it as second octant. Clear? Next. Centroid of a triangle ABC is at the point given like this. Centroid is given as 1, 1, 1. The coordinates are also given, right? A and B. Yeah. 3, -5 and 7. This is what? -1 and 7 and -6. This is nothing but missing x, y and z. Right? We know the formula of centroid. So x plus -1 plus 3 divided by 3 is equals to what? 1. This will be what? Please check from here. X plus 2 equal to 3 into 1. So x equals to 1. Correct? X equals to 1. 3 minus 1 is 2 and 3 will go over here. So 3 into 1 is 3. 2 goes on the other side, becomes 3 minus 2, again 1. This is the x coordinate. Let's try the y coordinate once. So for y you'll have y plus 7 plus -5 by 3 equals to again 1. 7 minus 5 is how much? Again 2. So y plus 2 upon 3 is 1. It means y has to be again 1. Y plus 2 upon 3 is 1. It means y has to be again 1. Let's try the z now. So for z we have z minus 6 plus 7 upon 3 equals to 1. Okay, I get z minus z plus 1. I get actually z plus 1 upon 3 equals to 1. It means z plus 1 equals to 3. So z equals to 2. So my coordinate of the point is nothing but coming as 1, 1, 2. The coordinate of the point, this is my point A, this is B, and this is C. 1, 1, 2 is the answer. 1, 1, 2 is the answer. Please cross check, guys. Please cross check. Anything different you're getting? Let me know in the comment section. Yes? Alright. Next, find the distance between the points. How can we find it? Very simple, sir. If I take the point to be point A and point B, I'm looking for distance AB. 2 minus minus 2 will become how much? 4 square. Minus 1 will become what? Again 2 square, and 3 and 3 will be 0. I hope you know this. The formula is this, no? 2 minus of minus 2 the square plus minus of minus 1 and minus 1 the square plus 3 minus 3 the square. This is my distance formula, right? So 16 plus 4, the distance AB becomes what? Root 20. 4 will come out, so 2 root 5. Distance means units. 20 is what? 4 into 5, 4 will come out as 2, 5 remains inside, 2 root 5 units distance. Next, find the equation of the set of points P such that P is here, let's say it is x, y, z, okay, such that the point A here and B here, A is what? 3, 4 and minus 5, and B is what? Minus 2, 1 and 4. The distance AP should be equal to are equal, no? So be equal to BP. Distance AP should be equal to BP. I can apply the distance formula. Can we find AP square also? Will it be same? Yes. Let's find AP square and BP square equal. Okay? Chaliye. Let's find AP square then. We'll have x minus 3 the square plus y minus 4 the square. Then we'll have z plus 5 the square. Z plus 5 square. Okay? Equal to. Let's check. We're gonna find BP, x plus 2 square. Then we'll have y minus 1 square. Then we'll have z minus 4 square. Okay? I'm getting over here as, let's check, x square. Okay, I don't have to write x square actually, but let me write it for you, because this x square will cancel this x square. Okay, getting it? This x square over here will cancel this x square, this y square will cancel this y square, and this z square will cancel this z square. So if you want, you don't have to write this. Let me ignore it for right now. Yeah, check this out. So I'll continue like this. I'll not write x square terms. I'll get this as 9 minus 6x. Expansion of these two. X square is there, but this will be cancelled with this x square. I'll have square of 3 as 9. Then 2 into x into minus 3 minus 6 next. I don't have to write y square because this will cancel this y square over here. I'll add 16 and minus 4 into 2 into y. So 8y. Okay. Same way. I'll not write z square because that will cancel with this z square. So I'll get what? Here 25 and plus 10z. Okay. Next, the right hand side part. Again same fashion. 4 plus 4z. Excuse me, 4x, right? 4 plus 4x. 2 into 2 into 2. 2 into 2 into x will be 4x. Over here, plus 1 minus 2y. Here, 16 minus 8z. 16 minus 8z, right? Let's simplify one more time. Check here. I can bring this 6x over here, 8y over there, and 10z on this side. 4x plus 6x, okay, will become 10x. 8y and minus 2y will become 6y. Minus 10 minus 8 will become minus 18z. Now the constant you check. 16 and 9, 25 plus 25, so 50. Okay, 16 plus 9 is 25, plus 25 is 50. Club together. Over here, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 16, so 21. Plus 21. Move on this side. I'll get 50 minus 21 equals to 10x plus 6y minus 18z. My answer is coming as 10x plus 6y minus 18z equals to, difference of these two, 29. This is my final answer. This is my final answer. Please check. Okay, got it? We're looking for equation of the set of the points. This is the equation of the set of the point. We got relation between x, y, z, right? That is the point P. Okay. Next, so that the points, all these 4 points are the vertices of parallelogram. Okay, so I'll give this to you as homework. What you can do about this is basically draw a parallelogram. I'll tell you how to do it. This is A, this is B, C, D. Okay, coordinates of A is given as minus 1, 2 and 1. B is 1, minus 2 and 5. C is 4, minus 7 and 8. And D is 2, minus 3 and 4. 2 minus 3 and 4. Okay, so now if you check over here, so how do you prove that this is a ABCD is a parallelogram? If you can say that AB equals to CD and AD equals to BC. When their opposite sides are equal, you can say this is parallelogram. Now, some of you might want to say, sir, what about this? Can be a rectangle also, no? So isn't a rectangle also a parallelogram? Yes, this can be a rectangle as well. But why will you prove it rectangle? Because to prove it to be a rectangle, you have to prove that this angle is also 90 degree. You don't have to do that, okay? Simply just check if AB and CD, AD and BC, this pair of sides are equal or not. If the opposite sides are equal, then the given quadrilateral is parallelogram. So, find this lengths ABCD, okay, and say that opposite sides are equal, therefore ABCD is a parallelogram. So I am not doing this question, I am asking you to do it. So how can you do it? Find ABCD, use the distance formula in 3 dimensions, and let me know in the comment section you got it right or not. So just tell me yes sir, verified. Yes sir, question number, the last question is verified. Question number 6 is verified. Will you do it for me? Yes. Okay. So I think this is the end of your session where I talked about different questions from all the chapters, all the 5 chapters. What chapter I discussed right now? I discussed your binomial theorem, I discussed your sequences and series, conic section, then I went ahead and did limits and derivatives, and last I did 3D as well, introduction to 3D as well. So I've discussed these 5 chapters for your FA2 portions. If I missed something, if I have not done something, you let me know in the comment section. But as of now, this is the end of your lecture, and I wish you all the best. Do let me know how was your FA2 and how did you do in your FA2, something else that we could have done. So just let me know, be interactive with me, then only I'll get to know what is the best I can do to help you out. Okay, otherwise there'll be too much gap in our conversations. Let's not do that. I'll see you again very soon. Till then, take care. All the best.